Alright, good morning. This video is for us to plan for your O-level revision schedule and do a more systematic way for you to plan your revision schedule. So now we'll start with this page where we say setting your goals. Now we need to know where we are so that we can actually plan on how to jump the gap between what you want in your O levels and what you have presently or what you are at presently. So first, what is here is just some subject that everybody will take. You can adjust them and then you add your own. Like for example, I have history, which is with my total study. So I'm gonna write this history, and then I also have A maths, for example. Come is, ayo, why is it like that? Okay, A maths, and then I have pure physics. I would also have chem and bio. So I'm a triple science student, let's just say. Where's my view? I need it smaller. Okay, around like that. Now, so that's my so first thing I add my grades in. So it really depends whether you should use WA2 for your Sec 4 or your Sec 3 final year, because some schools the WA2 is really only one or two topic. If you think it's not adequate to indication of where you are, it's better to use your Sec 3 final year exam. So for me, personally, I would use my Sec 4 mid year. At the time, there's still mid year exam. So it's like the WA2 nowadays, at the same timing. So I'm just going to write in. But at the time, my English was not so good. I got C5. My mother tongue, because I took higher Chinese, I already took it in. So I got A1. My A maths, I've got A1. My history was quite bad, so I got C6. And then my ad maths was A1. My physics was A1. My chem was A2. And then here was A1. I can see that my weakness is in my languages, English actually, and my history, my humanities. So I'm targeting my JC to go JC. So I would need L1R5. So my first language has to be good. So I have to put in more effort for my English as first language as well as my history, which also has to be used because I only got one humanities. So what I aim for O level, I aim for the ultimate 6 points. Well, of course, that is one thing to aim, and whether I can get is another. Now, mother tongue, I just want to maintain, and EMATs also maintain. Actually, mother tongue I already took it in Sec 3, so it's already a confirmed grade. So it really does, it's not really about maintaining, it's more of like, yeah, it's already A1, and then so there's no prelim for it, so I don't have to bother about prelim. So it at max I want A1, 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 A1. This basically I want it all to be A1. That's what I aim for. So weightage now, when you do your weightage, you see what minimum you must at least put in a number with the grade that you need to jump. So for example, I want to jump 4 grades from C5 to A1, I need to put at least a weightage of 4. Of course, if you think that you might need higher weightage, you can put a higher weightage. But that's what for now, just stick to this. So 4. Now, if I want to maintain A1, for mother tongue, because I already taken an exam, I'm just going to put 0 here because I really don't need to study from it anymore. But for EMATs, I just want to maintain. But just maintaining doesn't mean I don't revise at all. So I must put at least a weightage of 1. History, I want to jump 5 grades, so I'm going to give you a higher weightage. AMATs, same thing, I want to maintain. I'm just going to put all 1 because I must at least revise them. So if you see here, all the weightage add together will give me 4 plus 5 plus 1, 10, 10, 14. Total weightage 14. Now, if you scroll down further, you will see that there's this multiplier, days remaining and total weightage. Now, the days remaining I left it blank because it depends on how many days you have until your prelim, which depends on your school. So let's just say I'm going to make it simple and my prelim be at the end of August, exactly at the last 1st September, for example. So I'm going to have from now, let's just say I plan for to start my revision in June, the whole of June, the whole of July, and the whole of August. Which the whole of June would have how many days? Let me see. It's actually the same every year. The whole of June would have 30 days, and then July would have 31, and August would also have 31. So it's 30, 31, 31, which will give you 92. And total weightage we calculated 14. So if you just do a calculation of 92 divided by 14, I don't know, my calculator with me. I mean, I don't have to be very exact. Let's just do a quick one here. 92 over 14. 14 times 5. If it's 5, it will give you 70. No, so it's 6, 7. How about 7, 8? 32. 8 is 8 times 4 is 32. 32 plus 8. No, that will be over. 7. I think let's try a 7. 17 times 4. 4 times 7. 8. Yo, what happened? Oh my goodness. 8. 2, 1 times 7, 98. No, that's over. So it's 6. 14 times 6, 24. 24 plus 60, 24, 84. Okay, so it's 6 point something. Now we're just going to do, we don't really need the decimal. We just need the multiply is 6. So everything I'm going to just take the weightage and I'm going to multiply by 6. So 4 times 6 will give me 24 days. 0, so 0. 6 days, 30. 6, 6, 6, 6. So now what does this means? This means you have to allocate 24 days on the calendar from June all the way to August for these 3 months for your English, which is, and then 6 for the rest of the subject and 30 days for my history. All right, now there will be some days remaining because it's not an exact fit. So if I take 6 times 14, it should be 84. Now 84 and 92, there's actually a gap of 6. Is it 6? Yes, 6. So you can actually add in 6 more days to which you think is inadequate for certain subject. Like for example, if I think my chemistry is a bit weak, I might need a little bit more compared to the rest. So I might want to add 3 days here. So this is 9. And I have 3 more days to allocate. And then I might think A maths I might need a little bit more because A maths is a bit harder. So I'm going to add 2 here and maybe add a 1 for my physics. So this will be 8. This will be 7. And add up everything. You just do a quick one. It should give you 92. Now this is allocating the dates, the number of days you need for each of your subject. And come the tougher part where you have to allocate the days. So for example, I'm just going to flip this. How can I flip this? Okay, home layout. No, that's not how it is. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna flip this, but it's not responding. Help! Okay, I just don't save it later. I'm just gonna flip this. Okay, this is October. I'm just gonna use the October as a guide on how you're gonna do it. Like for example, I have 6 days for EMATS, so it's easier to just put in all the EMATS days. So for example, I have, let's just say I have maths tuition. Supposedly your maths already A1, still want to have continued tuition on Tuesday. So Monday I don't really start it on Tuesday. So Monday I have to revise a bit before the tutor comes. So I'm gonna put maths on all the Mondays. And also maybe not all the Mondays because I only have 6 days. So maybe it's gonna be like that. Other than doing homework, this is just purely revision. And then maybe I have on Thursday, let's just say I have English tuition. So my Wednesday would have to be my English. And then I leave, maybe I after my tutor leave, I leave my Thursday as to do his homework. And I also a bit of my own revision. So I'm just going to put this as well. So it's going to put it this way. So just make sure you don't take up too much space. Shouldn't write so big. Should just write ENG. Now, and then I allocate. Now, what should you put in first? My suggestion: put in your 10-year series that you have not finished. If you have finished your 10-year series and you put in other schools' prelim paper, now if you have really also finished your other school prelim papers, then don't worry, there's always a lot of other prelim papers that you can use. Okay, just ask your teachers or tutor for it. So, maths, let's just say I have not finished my 10-year series, so I'm just going to put here 10-year series, maybe 2021 paper 1 and 2. Now, for one whole day, it's actually fine. You can do two papers. I mean, of course, you also have to take into account that you might have exam on that day. No, not exam. You might have school on that day. You still have to attend school. You have your own school homework. You have other commitments. So do not make it too overly ambitious. Also, do not put too little. Then you cannot finish. So minimum you must put fill up your whole calendar and make sure you do the following. That means your TYS you must finish, and you must at least do 10 papers of prelim papers of other schools prelim to at least make sure you are adequately prepared for your prelim.